Hello everybody, good day. My name is Stephanie Ventura and I'm here to report to you my topic about aerobic dances and exercise accompanied with music. So don't worry, this topic is also supported with some videos para may guide kayo sa mga exercises na i-discuss natin today. So before we formally start our discussion, let me first define the differences between Zumba and aerobics. Since some of us are confused, what is the difference between Zumba and aerobics since parehas hindi man sila na movements. So first things first, Zumba is a movements that is you involve your whole body in a specific movement. Madaming movement ang Zumba and it is on timing. Meanwhile, aerobics on the other hand, these movements, when you accompanied it with music, it has only limited spacing and involves only limited movements. Like for example, movements lang ng aerobics like running, jumping, etc. So, mapapansin nyo rin yun agad. Pag Zumba siya, mabilis yung movements and on timing. Sa aerobics naman is hindi na mag-matter yung timing sa aerobics. At least ma-perform mo lang yung mga exercises niya. So to start this discussion, let us define what is aerobics. So aerobics is a form of physical exercise that combines rhythmic aerobic exercise with stretching and strength training routines with goal and improving all of fitness. Like stretching, normally we use stretching, diba, before mag-exercise. It also a type of aerobics. Aerobic exercises are not really hassle. Madali lang yung mga exercises ng aerobics. So next, what is aerobic exercise? What I mentioned. Aerobic exercise, a physical exercise of a low and high intensity that depends primarily on the aerobic generating process. So, may mga exercises sa aerobics na mabilis, may mga bagal din. It depends. Basta na-perform mo yung strength and flexibility mo in that specific movements. So that is the meaning of aerobic exercise. What is the meaning also of aerobic dance, since it is also involved in our topic? When we say aerobic dance, it has its foundation in dance-inspired movements. It has a cardiovascular workout set to music in a group exercise setting. Like for example, madami kayo. And then, when you accompanied it with music, of course, syempre titempo ka sa music and mabilis yun siya at some point kasi ganun yung marang energetic yung music, and that is aerobic exercise. So parang ginagamit mo yung mga simple steps like running, jumping into a specific movement na pwede siya sayawin. That is the definition of aerobic dancing. So the next slide will present to you the following compiled movements in any direction. So ito na yung mga movements in aerobics na pwede natin gamitin through dancing if we accompanied it with music. Gaya na lang yung performance natin last time sa tennis court. So we have our support video for our first type of aerobic dance or aerobic exercise rather is what we call arm circling. When we say arm circling, it is a non-weighted exercise targeting the shoulders, extending your arm to the sides and drawing small circles in the air with your hands. So the next one is the elbow hip touch push-up. So what is this? What type of push-up is this? So a push-up, a variation where you touch your opposite elbows with one hand while coming up. So this is the example of how will you perform the elbow hip touch push-up. So in the same position, may tinatawag rin tayong push side hip to the right elbow touching hip. So when we say, para ma-visualize nyo, here is the supporting video. Start in a low plank position with your body in a straight line, your elbows bent and under your shoulders, and your feet hip width apart. Rotate your hips to the right and dip your body almost to the floor. So to understand what I'm saying, ganito yung sinasabi ko. So parang planking type siya ng push-up na parang iniikot mo yung katawan mo to para ma-touch yung floor bawat side. Ganun yun siya i-perform. So one of the common push-up is the hand push-up. So we all know that hand push-up is performed in a prone position by raising and lowering the body with straightening and bending on the arms while keeping the back straight and supporting the body on the hands and toes. The common push-up, this is what you call aerobic exercise. So that is the type of push-ups that we can use to our aerobic dance with accompanied music. The next one is jumping jack. So, jumping jack, hands pointing upward. Yung parang ganon na jumping jacks. Stand straight with your feet together, hands by your side. Jump up, spread your feet, and bring both hands together above your head. So that is the definition of jumping jacks. And I'm assured that you all know how to perform jumping jacks. So aside from jumping jacks, one of the types of hopping or tatalon tayo is what you call hopping variation. What is hopping variation, by the way? So it is a free leg lifted in front with high knee, free leg stretch behind, free leg out to the side, change position of the leg. So in jumping jacks, diba? Tatalon tayo with hands on the air. Sinasabay natin yung hands while jumping. Hopping variation on the other side, tatalon tayo in different directions. Front, left, sideward, or backward. Ganun yung type ng hopping variation, kaya madami siya. Pwede ka magtalon in any direction you want. So, the another type of aerobic exercise is what we call jogging in place. So, jogging in place, diba? Super common. So, what is jogging in place? By the way, it is to lift your right arm and left foot at the same time. Raise your knee as high as your hips. Then switch to the opposite foot, quickly lifting your right foot to hip height. Move your right arm back and your left arm forward and up. Continue these movements. And next, if we have jogging in place, we also have jogging in any direction. Okay, so when we before we proceed to the definition, let me explain to you first what is the difference between, well, first we describe or we define what is the difference between Zumba and aerobics. So now let us define what is the difference between jogging and running. So when we say jogging, you are moving your feet slowly. Para siyang walk briskly. Diba? Hindi ka masyado lumalakad ng mabilis. Parang normal siya na lakad. And that is very convenient to our old people na gusto mag-exercise. Pwede sila mag-jogging. Yung hindi masyado intense na movement sa feet. Running on the other hand, when we say running, of course, intense yung movements ng feet. So, mabilis ang pagtakbo. So, tatakbo ka talaga na mabilis. That is, so now running. Let's proceed with running. So, when we say running and running in any direction, inisa ko na sila. Kasi yung running, meron din siyang running in place. So, yung running in place, and understandable na same spot like the jogging, but different in movement. So, mas mabilis ang running sa jogging. Meanwhile, sa running in any direction, rapidly propelling yourself forward on foot. So, running in any direction, pwede kang tumakbo sa right, left, back, side, etc. whatever you want. That is running in any direction. Next, seesaws. When we say seesaws, most commonly, yun ang mga nakahiga. And ang legs nila, yung parang ginagano nila yung legs nila, that is seesaws. To give you a formal definition, a called flutter kick, an advanced core movement because it involves keeping both legs extended and elevated as you perform reps, thus placing constant tension with your core. So, ang involvement ng seesaws is not only to um, uh, give your legs posture, or the best posture that it has, but also it also involves the core of your tummy. So parang na-perform niya rin yung desire mo na abs sa exercise na yon, kasi hindi lang nag-elevate yung legs mo. So meaning to say na sa strength, may tension din sa tiyan mo, and that is good to have a great quality of posture, not only for legs but also for the stomach. Last but not the least, the last step that we can do, or we can involve with our aerobic dance or aerobic exercise, is what you call walk briskly forward. So meron tayong jogging in different directions, right? Pero yung jogging kasi, parang siyang type of running din, pero hindi siya running talaga. Parang siyang walking lang. Meron pala dito walk briskly. When you say walk briskly, walk briskly, ito yun siya. Parang ganun-ganun ka lang. Most commonly, ginagawa to ng mga matatanda pag nag-walking sila sa isang mataas na kalye. Yung ganun-ganun. And it is very good to cool down the body from an intense workout. Kasi nalalasan niya yung tension sa workout mo din. So tapos kung ayaw mo ng running kasi madali kang hingalin, you can use jogging in any direction or walk briskly. I'm so lucky and proud to witness the performances of everybody sa ating finals sa PE. This involves that performance alone involves the whole topic of mine, which is, I'm so sad because hindi ko siya na-explain personally, but I'm so proud na kahit hindi ko siya na-explain sa inyo in person, at least you are aware na sa mga aerobic exercises that we can adopt through dancing with accompanied music. Thank you for listening. This has been Stephanie, and that's all for my topic. Good day.